So this short clip shows you how to replace a fan on one of our Brinsea incubators. This fan is part number 18.30, and 18.30 is the fan number for an Octagon 20 Eco and an Octagon 20 Advance. If you want to replace the fan on a Mini Eco or a Mini Advance, or indeed an Octagon 40 Advance or an Octagon 40 Eco, you need a slightly smaller fan, and the number for that, if you want to put it into our website to find the spare, is 18.34. This one is 18.30, as I say. So this is the Octagon 20 Eco and the Octagon 20 Advance. The principle is the same, whichever model it is. So I'm going to replace the fan on an Octagon 20 Eco. So I'm going to turn my machine over, and what you'll see immediately on the Octagon 20 Eco is that you've got a thermometer in the bottom of the lid. In order to remove the fan housing, I need to remove this thermometer. So that's relatively easy. I'm just going to undo the little screw here that fixes the thermometer in. Try not to do this at an angle, because you'll find your thermometer will slide out and drop, and you don't want to drop your thermometer if you can help it. So just finish undoing that. There we are. So that's the little screw that holds the thermometer in. Okay, so I'm now going to remove the base here, and I've taken a number of the screws already out to speed up time, speed up the demonstration. So I'm just going to remove these final screws here. Go the right way. That's one. There's 6 of these screws in the fan guard, so I've only got 2 remaining. There we are, that's that one. So that fan guard now comes out just like that, dead easy. Okay, so I now have a fan, and I need to remove that fan. But before I do it, on the Octagon 20 Eco, you'll see that there's a little thermistor and a wire that slots into a little slot in the fan, and I need to remove that. But in order to do that, I need to pull the thermistor wire through, because the housing, the first part of the housing, is thicker than the bottom of the housing. And in order to slot it out of this slot in the fan, I need to pull it through till I've got the thinner wire. I don't know if you can see, there you are. I see the 2 thicknesses. So now I've done that, I can slot that out. There we go. So that now is out. Okay. Again, to make things easy, you can see there's holes here for the fan screws, the screws that hold the fan in place. I've already taken 2 of those out to speed this up, and I've just got 2 remaining to take out. So I'm simply going to put my screwdriver through the top of the hole in the fan and undo that there. If I just put this light on, I might see that better actually. Hopefully now you can see the screw here, there we go, that I'm taking out. So I'm just going to take that through there and take that little screw up there. Okay, and when it's ready to come out, I need to take it, and there we go, that's that one. And last one here, on this side I've got. And that's ready to come out. I should be able to just pop that out. There we are. So once I've removed all 4 of those, that fan will just lift off like this. It'll be attached by the wire that links the fan to the little board. In order to remove that, I simply need to take the 2 wires here. Now, take these 2 wires here and just pull that out. There we go, that just slots out. So now my fan is out, and notice when it was in, it was with the label side down. So when I replace this with my new fan here, I'm going to put the ladle side down. I also need to make sure that I align the slots in the fan. Do you see those slots here? Actually, those have come through there. Yeah, that's okay. So those are the slots I need to align. So, and I need to align those with this. So I'm going to take these out. I don't think I need that in there at the moment. There we go. Take those out. Before I put this in, I'm going to put, it makes it easier if I put the thermistor wire in there before I screw this fan down. So here we go. There we are. That's it. Actually, I'll put those back as well. They were in there to start with. There we go. So that's that, and I need to pull that wire through so that the thicker wires come through here. And if you can see that, there we go. So what I've got now is I've pulled that wire through here. I've got a thermistor that's just overlapping the edge of the fan, and that I'll push that down so that it overlaps like this. I don't want it touching the blades of the fan, but it's just overlapping the edge of the fan. So now I'll put that fan back in place. So it goes there. This I need to plug back in, and very simple to do. Just plugs in there. That's it, that's in. And I just need to put my screws back in place. So if I just get one in. That's it. It's a bit fiddly getting these screws in. It doesn't take too long. There we are. So let's imagine I put all 4 screws back in. So I put all my 4 screws back in. Like I say, this is just overlapping here. My cover comes back on. My cover, this edge goes down like this. Slots into the points where the screws go. I need to put, so I put my screws back in. Doesn't take long to do that. So I put all 6 screws back in. I put my little thermometer holder back in. Right, so just do that. Get it attached to start with. Right, the important thing when I put the thermometer back in is to make sure that the bulb end, which is this end, goes just above where the thermistor is positioned, which is just in here. I don't want the bulb end over the center of the fan, because I won't get a sense of the real heat coming through. It needs to be over the blades of the fan in line with the thermistor. So I'll put that in, and I also need to make sure that the numbers are facing down, because I need to be able to see the temperature through the top of the lid. I'm not looking at the bottom of the lid, I'm looking through the top of the lid. So that's how I need to position it. Position it again, try and make sure that the thermometer is not touching the edge of the incubator and not overlapping, because this bit needs to fit onto the incubator, onto the base of the incubator. So about there is about right. Do this up. So that's nicely in position. There we are. Okay, that's it. All the screws in, I'm done basically. It's as simple as that.